Hello everyone. In this video, I want to explore why Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder and released in 2013, remains one of the most compelling and modern interpretations of Superman, standing proudly alongside the legendary portrayal by Christopher Reeve. While Reeve's performance set the gold standard for Superman for decades, Man of Steel introduces a fresh, emotionally resonant, and visually breathtaking vision that resonates with contemporary audiences. First, let's acknowledge the monumental impact of Christopher Reeve's portrayal in the 1978 film. Reeve's Superman embodied hope, kindness, and the American hero archetype. His charismatic performance established a cultural blueprint, making it difficult for subsequent adaptations to measure up. However, Reeve's version was grounded in a clear, optimistic vision suited to the filmmaking style of the late 70s and early 80s. Fast forward to 2013, Man of Steel distinguishes itself by adopting a darker, more introspective tone. It delves deeply into Clark Kent's origins, exploring his internal struggles with identity, responsibility, and belonging. The opening scene of Krypton is, well, epic and visually stunning. And oh, the score by Hans Zimmer is just as epic, as the original by John Williams. I really wish the new Superman used Hans Zimmer for the score. His music, it also gets the blood pumping during action scenes and adds feeling to those emotional scenes. This more complex portrayal of Superman, it aligns with modern cinematic narratives, emphasizing realism and emotional depth. Henry Cavill's portrayal, it reflects a hero who is powerful, yet vulnerable, making him more relatable in today's context. A pivotal element of Man of Steel is Russell Crowe's remarkable portrayal of Jor-El. His performance, it infuses the character with wisdom, gravitas, and a sense of prophetic guidance that transcends mere exposition. So, Crowe's Jor-El is not just a scientist and father, but, a real moral compass, inspiring Clark to embrace his destiny. His speeches are laced with hope and moral conviction, which really resonates with audiences and honestly elevates the film's emotional core. He doesn't judge humans to be weak, but actually sees the light within. Beyond Jor-El, the supporting cast plays a crucial role. Kevin Costner as Jonathan Kent provides a grounding, heartfelt portrayal of Clark's adoptive father, emphasizing moral integrity and humility. Amy Adams as Lois Lane brings intelligence, determination, and a modern sense of agency to the role, making their relationship more dynamic and authentic. And she's very much like Margot Kidder's Lois Lane, and yet even more comic book accurate. I do wish the new Lois had the same traits and as much journalistic activity, but they gave most of it to Jimmy Olsen. Michael Shannon's portrayal of General Zod introduces a compelling antagonist with passionate conviction, creating a formidable obstacle for Superman that really challenges his ideals. Man of Steel excels in its groundbreaking visual effects and intense action sequences. The film's depiction of Krypton's destruction and Superman's battle with Zod features spectacular, visceral visuals that honestly elevate the storytelling. This cinematic energy captures the modern audience's appetite for immersive, high-stakes action. Ultimately, Man of Steel redefines Superman for a contemporary audience, darker, more nuanced, and emotionally layered. It's a realistic way of looking at the character, for example, how the military and government initially react towards him. A man with godlike powers is a potential threat to national security, and governments would not appreciate his meddling. While Reeve's Superman symbolizes timeless heroism rooted in optimism, Cavill's Superman embodies a hero navigating a complex world, grappling with his powers, responsibilities, and identity, all while maintaining hope. In conclusion, while Christopher Reeve's legendary portrayal set the foundation for what Superman stands for, Man of Steel advances the character into the 21st century with, a fresh perspective that emphasizes emotional depth, moral complexity, and visual spectacle. Russell Crowe's portrayal of Jor-El and the supporting cast enrich this narrative, making Man of Steel not just a superhero film, but a modern myth that, honestly, resonates with today's audiences. For these reasons, I believe Man of Steel holds its rightful place as one of the best modern-day Superman films in our cinematic history. And I and many others are, well, grateful for Henry's contribution to the Superman mantle. And we can but hope that David Corenswit continues that and does all us DC fans proud. Thank you.